Hello, welcome to Blackboard. So we're just going to do a quick tour of Blackboard. I know it can be really confusing, but I've tried to keep it as simple as possible, and if you follow this, it might save you a little bit of trouble later on. So starting on this menu over on the left, we have announcements. That's what shows up when you first log in. And this is where I'll post all sorts of pesky announcements that let you know what's due and what's happening. Underneath that, and this is really important, we have the Learning Hub. And the Learning Hub contains all of our lesson plans and the dates for those. So if you click on one of these, you'll be able to see kind of the big goal for that section of the class as well as our session goals for that week. And then there's a section that tells you what you should do before class, what we'll be doing in class, and also what's due after class. And all the links are here. So, for example, your extended introductions, the link to that discussion is here, and your teaching analogies blog link is here, as well as the extras for next week for you to explore. So, if we go back over here to this left menu, we have this reflect button. Thou shalt reflect, remember. So all your reflections are here. When you are in the Learning Hub, you'll be able to see links to these, but you can also access them under this reflect button. And when you click on one, you should be able to see kind of prompts to get you thinking. And it's really easy. You just go up here to this button, create journal entry, and click on that, and you'll be able to type it and submit it. It's pretty straightforward. Now, underneath Reflect, we have this button that says Discuss. And Blackboard discussion boards have a history of not being so great, but they're supposed to have improved, so we're going to try them out. And, we're also going to try a new kind of exciting software called VoiceThread later on in this semester. Underneath Discuss, we have Share, and this is where all the blogs are. So if you click here, you can see those. The first one is your teaching analogies for this week. We'll talk about those in class. And this is very similar to the reflections. It's just open to everyone. So you'll just click on this create new entry, and you'll be able to type it in there. Great. So further down on this menu, we have home lectures. That's where these little YouTube videos, such as the one that you're watching right now, are all posted. And I'm also going to add these in the Learning Hub so you can get to them a few different ways. And you can just click on those. The YouTube will open up. And it's a little bit better than Integrity. It's an experiment. Underneath home lectures, we have something called the resource library. And if you click on this, this is just kind of a shortcut to all of the resources in our class. So to save you time in digging through the Learning Hub, to get to each resource chunk, you can sort of go through this list and find what you're looking for. I'm working on a website that'll be a little bit simpler and searchable, but this is going to have to do for now. Next, we have your major assignments button, and if you click here, you can see your two major assignments, the due dates for those, the drafts and the revisions. And if you click on one of these, you'll be able to see more detailed instructions, as well as how they'll be assessed. And you'll get lots of feedback on these, and they're not posted yet, but I'm going to add some examples from last semester to kind of give you an example of excellent projects. Finally, down here we have instructor info, and this is just my email, my office, the bakery, and some other information. Finally, we have the syllabus that's here, as well as a link to our Facebook group. And the Facebook group is just a place where we post random resources that we stumble on. I've got former students on here, as well as a number of faculty that are interested in inclusive design for learning. This tools link down here towards the bottom has a lot of stuff in it. There are a lot of tools. Probably the most important thing is this send email button. If you click on that, you'll be able to send a message to your fellow students, me, or some subset of us, and you can just select those here and send us an email. Lastly, there's help. This is Blackboard help. It's not extraordinarily helpful, but it's here. And yeah, if you have any questions, just let me know. This is a work in progress, so I appreciate any feedback you have. All right, I'll see you guys in class.